Did anyone see recently? Well, I think at least one of you has seen this because I'm pretty sure I found it off Twitter from someone who follows me. But did anyone see that fucking that trap, that Japanese trap, who one of his friends found out that he was cross-dressing? Like, did anyone see that? I just want to see if anyone else has experienced this. It's like a fucking joke. Like, I don't believe it happened the way this transpired. That's what you get for calling a spider a bug. Yeah, that's the fucking, that's the police here. What do you call, I wish I remembered what you call people who study bugs. You don't think you saw it. Olafus, you saw it. You know, I might have got it. Do you follow me on Twitter? I think you do. I think I followed you back because, just from getting that. But, yeah, it's, so, this Japanese guy, he texts his friend, and he says, hey, is this you? And he's like, the Japanese, it's all in Japanese, but it's, like, translated. He says, like, I don't know what you're talking about, you know, because it's a picture of what looks like a girl. And he's like, well, because the background, that room looks like your house. And the guy says, like, sorry. Like, he says, gomen. Like, yeah, I guess I did it. And the other guy's like, I won't tell anyone if you go out with me. The Japanese guy's reaction is just, huh? Huh? The thing that was never confirmed, though, which is actually a very important detail, it was never actually, no one actually confirmed if the guy asking for a date was a man. Could have been a girl. Could have been like a weirdo lesbian who's into, I don't know, something. It could have been, if you want to be optimistic about it, but it almost certainly was. Nani? Nani? Yeah, it's, oh, fuck this roll. I'm gonna take off my pants so that I can roll faster. Or roll further. You're also one of the 10 subs on my second account. Dude, you're part of an elite club. When that shit blows up, you'll be bragging. You'll be bragging about it. And I mean never. That'll never blow up. No one likes this shit. Except those, like, you know, 15 people. They like it. If it was a dude, the guy's a huge homo. Yeah, oh no, for sure. I think even the cross-dressing guy was like, I was just doing that for kicks. Like, I'm not a faggot, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh. Huh? I just love that it's a great reaction. Huh? Now here's the question. If it was a girl, was she a huge homo? Think about it. Okay, I tried to roll into him, didn't work. He has so much range on this thing, like, you really have to get out of the way. Okay. Even when I'm close to him, though, I fucked it up. Forgot to take my pants off. Yep. Still wearing pants. Still slowed down by my very heavy pants. Okay, okay, good. Nice. You know, we do have those heals that are a lot quicker. I don't know. They're limited, but might be something to do. Alright, doing good, doing good. Also, this man is called a dragon rider, despite, you know, not... There's a fucking dragon right over there. Well, okay, it's not a dragon. Never mind. Maybe he's just not actually... Maybe he is a dragon rider. That's not a dragon, so he's like, well, that's, you know... That's just not who I am. I'm not a wyvern rider. These differences are important. I don't like bug girls. I like spider girls. Get it right, Mom. You bought me the wrong body pillow for Christmas. Dragon Rider Soul. Now, does that give me anything good? Also, okay. I put one of your comments in a recent video. You're preemptively E-famous. You're welcome. And you'll be like, yeah, that's right. I knew Yeoman before he got banned for racism and anti-Semitic comments. Yeah, well, hey. It's something to brag about. Later in the game, you have to fight 2 copy-paste versions of him, but one has a bow. Sounds fun. You may have to get Vigor Cuck. You got prediction cucked. Excuse me? I don't even understand what you're saying there. Do I roll significantly faster doing this? Also, nice. Here we go. Ooh. Is that a girl? Dude, devout Christian lady. I've been looking for her my whole life. She didn't look white, though. I can't tell. Can't make any racist remarks if I can't tell. Let's go level up. Kill that bitch. She's not Christian. She's useless for a strength, Chad. Oh, yeah? Where? Don't move. You're my only way to level up. Don't move. Oh, yeah. What does this soul do? What does this big soul? Is it worth anything? Because people were saying that last one was just a shitty hammer. Which, now that I'm using a big hammer, makes me regret getting rid of it. Now that I think about that, it's not great. Still, you know, too late. Is this one any good? What is it? You know what I mean? Let's get... Oh, see, now adaptability is getting our agility up. You see that? Nice. Let's, well, you know, like, let's get our... I don't know. Let's up our strength. We don't want to have fucking more dexterity than strength. What are we? Come on. Fucking... Yeah. Yeah. That's a start. 20 fucking... Yes. Yes. Absolutely. 20 strength. Do people actually do mage builds? Yeah. Big losers. Who want to just breeze through the game with no challenge at all. They do mage builds. Do I have a shard? No, I don't. I mean, I don't know about in this game. But in Dark Souls, in the original, Dark Souls was just... It was so easy when you played it with the mage build. Am I really this much slower with this? No, that seemed good. Maybe I'm just... No, it's like the same. No, we'll keep the pants. Pants complete the look. The look of a shirtless warrior. Do I want to kill Ornstein? Huh? Ornstein is in this game?
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia.
Didn't wait for a response.
To spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple.
Oh, miracles.
I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power.
He isn't. Oh.
But the cost of it, that's for the heart to decide.
He's in the area you're currently in. I mean, is there a reason not to kill him? Like I guess he's a boss, right? Also, why is he alive? Wait, that doesn't make it. Didn't he die in the first game? Is it like zombie Ornstein? And where's Smo? Sacred Chime? Increases faith? I don't need any of that.
No need for miracles.
Yes, I don't have any need.
The gods frown upon such soul scribbles.
Gods multiple? Yeah, you're right. It's pagan whore. Alright. Is there anything wrong with just killing her? Am I gonna lose out on, like, a quest? Am I gonna lose out on anything? You know what I mean? Like, can I just kill her? Do I get anything from killing her? I guess that's the better question. I guess I shouldn't just be killing her because I can without any repercussions. Is there anything I get out of it? We can come back there. I mean, that's where the bonfire is, so we'll run into her eventually, but... Pointless. Yep. Oh, I could have upgraded this hammer. And I really like this hammer. Monastery charm. Cures poison and restores HP. Alright. All the shit that doesn't make sense is okay because Dark Souls 2 world is crazy and shit. Oh. So that's the... Oh, okay. So they don't have any explanation. Is that him? No. No, it's not him, is it? No. No. He doesn't look like thin enough. Nah, these are just guards. Ooh. Why not just kill her? It's a game. Yeah, but it's a game that takes time, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably not gonna be playing through this game a second time. I don't see myself doing that. So, this looks like a trap. So I wanna, you know, if I'm gonna miss some big quest, I might as well just do it. Oh, no, they're just items here. Okay, Old Knight Halberd. What's that like? Looks big. Excuse me? Oh, oops. Big axe. It's, it doesn't have like a chop. Why would I use a big axe if I can't chop? Oh, never mind. Dude, that's the chop. Okay, it's just kind of backwards what you would expect. I like the hammer. I think the hammer does more damage anyway. Let me check. And also, I don't have enough dex for this. I don't think dex increases when doing two hands, so I'd still not be doing much damage. Yeah, it's not enough. So even if we wanted to use it, we can't really use it right now. Oops. Okay. The level design being bad and lore getting raped is totally okay. And Ornstein is on the other side of the area. Opposite side of the Dragon Rider boss area. Okay, well, for now I'm just gonna look around. But if, yeah. So are you saying like over by where the dragon is? Like further down in that direction? Or like... Oh. What is... Okay, we'll check this out in a second. Hidden path ahead. No, there's no fucking way. Yeah, there's no hidden path. They're liars. Every time. Yes, that direction. Okay. Can you backstab with this thing? Sure doesn't seem like it. Seems like I would have been able to do it, like, with some of those attacks. Don't think it needs it, but I don't know. Big hammer, backstab would be nice. I probably should have checked to see if this was a mimic. I'm gonna die. I guess it's not a mimic. Sublime bone dust? Burn in bonfire to upgrade Estus. Oh, okay, alright. Nice. Am I gonna do Dark Souls 3 after this or break it up with some other game? I don't think I'm gonna do Dark Souls 3 after this. I don't know. I don't own Dark Souls 3. But the other games I was considering playing after this, I also don't own, so it's just kinda... I don't know. I was thinking of maybe playing, like, Neo next, which is, I guess, also a Souls game, but that's just... I just wanted to try Neo. It's not really that I am, like, you know, wanting to explore the whole genre or anything. But, I don't know. How cheap is Dark Souls 3 right now? I guess that's a good question, because the the two other games I was considering playing next, mostly because now I can with this better computer. I was considering playing Neo or Nier Automata and Dark Souls 3. So whichever of those three is the cheapest would probably be next, you know. All the people that say Dark Souls 2 looks like a graphical downgrade when compared to the first game immediately shut up when they reach Shaded Woods. Just wait until you get there. Well, now you got me looking forward to it. Also, graphical downgrade, I don't know if I'd say that. I'd say a lot of the art direction isn't as good, but the actual graphics themselves, I think, look better. Like, you know, like if you had the same, if you had the same place in both games, it would probably look better in Dark Souls 2. Right? If it was the same design, but the designs themselves seem a little worse. That's the impression I get so far. All the people, okay. Also, what about FPS? The sale is over. Dark Souls is like $23. Wait for Christmas sale. Okay. I can do that. Nier Automata is a masterpiece. I'm really looking forward to play it. I haven't played Nier, though, and I know it doesn't matter. Everybody says, like, it's not connected enough to care, like, to make a difference. But I do still kind of want to play it, but I don't have a PS3. Although my roommate has a PS3, but I don't have a way of recording it. If I want to stream it or something. Maybe I'll just convince him to start streaming and tell him, like, hey, it'd be a great investment for you to buy a capture card and then just use it. If you don't mind the shit gameplay. Nier Automata has bad gameplay? But it's a masterpiece. Those are somewhat contradictory things, but okay. Cannot burn in this bonfire. Why? You tell me I have to go back to the main bonfire to upgrade my Estus? Because that's dumb as hell. Nier Automata has okay gameplay. Alright. Oh yeah, I can burn it here. Can't burn it at the other one. There seems to be no difference between these bonfires, but only this one can only be burned here. Alright. I think we have enough to upgrade. Oh, wait. No, let's use our souls to upgrade our hammer a little bit. Just get even more damage on it. Yeah, let's see what this gets us to. Nice, yeah, 25 extra from just one upgrade. Another 25. We need 2 more Titanite shards. Probably not going to have enough money to buy the Titanite shards and upgrade. Yeah, okay, well, we'll come back.
I'll be around.
Good upgrade already. I mean, that's like, you know, 50 more points of damage. Oh, this is a completely different area we went into. Alright, I mean, we'll keep going until we meet something, you know, too difficult to continue, or something like that, or a blocked path like that statue. It becomes way, way worse because the game forces you to play through it twice. Oh. Yeah, it has like a ton of endings, right? And like, you have to play through them kind of thing. Does Nier on PC have de novo? It does, but there's a crack available. There might even be a Fit Girl repack. There is. There is, I know this. But they say, from what I've heard, the game has a somewhat online thing, sort of like what Dark Souls has, you know? But apparently there's one part of the game that they say you want the online to be on, and like it doesn't work if you're playing like a pirated copy or you're playing offline or whatever. Which is why I haven't just downloaded it and given it a shot, you know? Wow, these dogs are not as intimidating as the first game. Either that or, I don't know. They brought it back stronger and it fucks shit more. Oh, de novo? Apparently the newest version of de novo uses a shitload of CPU power. Great. Great! Don't you love it when buying a game gives you a worse experience than not buying the game? I love it. It makes my day. I love paying $60 to be fucked in the ass. Nier has a bunch of meme endings and like 2 that are actually different endings. And there's 1 canon ending. Okay. The game literally plays... Yeah, stuff plays better pirated. Yeah, I know. It's fucking... Like, why? Also, nice. Free Titanite shard. See, what I don't understand is just like a game like Nier Automata. It has some online shit. just, like, if you want people not to pirate the game, just make the online shit fun, and then people will talk about it. You know what I mean? People say, like, oh, man, I love these little online things that Nier Automata does. And then the people who pirated the game will be like, well, you know, I guess I'll pirate it, try it out, see what it's like, and if it's fun, I'll buy it so I can get the online stuff. That makes sense. I'm not saying to add multiplayer to every game because that's garbage, but, like, little things, I think, could do it. Also, I don't know, just make good games. People usually feel guilty and shit, and they'll just buy, you know, they'll buy developers they like. Support Yeoman or whatever, you know. So you're saying this level has really shitty design. I don't die in this water? I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm going to tell you why right now. It's not clear, right? Like this water I don't die in. But at what point do I die in it, right? Because there's got to be a point. Like if I fall in here, oh no, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Maybe this is not a real complaint. Maybe this whole level you just don't die when going in water. What? Oh. Okay. I underestimated these guys. I thought I was still... Alright, no, it's fine. The problem with modern games is you never know if the port is horrible or if it's just DRM that ruins the performance. Yeah, I think there's a lot of reasons, other reasons why modern games are, you know, shit. But that is definitely one of them. Nier multiplayer is fun because you can steal other people's hard-earned items. I like that. See? There you go. That's reason enough for me to say, like, you know, I'll just wait for sale and buy it, right? And again, also, it's Yoko Taro, who, like, seems like a cool dude, I guess. I don't know that much about him, actually. And I never played Nier, so it's just... We'll see. But it seems like he tries... From what I've heard of the games that he's worked on, it seems like he tries different things, and I like that. I'm willing to support someone who's experimental with their games. I'm not willing to support him that much, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait for a sale, but I appreciate it. Why does some of these guys die in one hit and some of them don't? They look identical. You have to use the torch. No, I don't. You're a liar. If I have to use the torch, I'm gonna, like, that's... No, I'm not gonna use it. There's no other enemies up here, right? Oh, there is. Yeah, see, I was afraid this guy's gonna, like, drop down on me. Neo also just added keyboard and mouse support. Yeah, I heard about that. But the thing is, I would have just used a controller anyway. For, you know, like a game that plays like Dark Souls. It's not a big deal. It is dumb, but... Shadowrun Hong Kong is on sale on Good Old Games for $5. I think I own it already. I think either that or I only own the original one that's not that great. I think that might be it. Everybody says Hong Kong is better. I remember I played a bit of Shadowrun Returns, and it was like, it was okay. I don't know, I got bored. It just wasn't that engaging. The thing was, I was playing it at the same time I was playing XCOM, and it's got like the same combat, but I liked XCOM better. So like I just stopped playing it. I was like, I'm not just gonna play XCOM but with RPG elements and less interesting combat, you know? It's like, there's no point. It's nice. On the other hand, it's kind of funny, I don't know. Wasteland 2 did a similar thing where they had XCOM, like similar to XCOM combat, but I liked that. Like I really liked it in that one. I don't really know what the difference was. I'd have to play those games more back to back to see why it worked in one and why it didn't work in another. Okay. I'm realizing this big attack is actually pretty useful in these guys, especially since some of them take more than one hit. Also, that guy took more than one hit because he blocked. That makes sense, but I don't think that's what was happening before. Okay. Alright. I'd Estus Flask, but we're okay. I should probably unhollow soon, or like get rid of my health minus. The real Todd Howard uses torch. Yeah. He probably would. Yeah. Just do Hong Kong and Dagger Run. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into it at some point. I sound like a true backlog patrician. What do you mean by that? Is that like is that an insult I haven't heard before? Like you're the kind of faggot who judges games you haven't played, who knows what all the good and bad shit is but hasn't played any of them? Or are you saying my backlog is particularly well crafted? Does corpse just move? Prisoner's gloves. What? Wait. What is this? Attribute bonus. Influence of physical defense on effectiveness of armor worn. What? Okay, well, they're shit. Alright. I think I own that. Oh, yeah, something kind. Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. There was a period of time right after I got my my first like good PC that could run stuff, and I got it like, you know, it was like around like Christmas season or something like that. So there were tons of sales going on, and there was a period of time where I just bought a lot of games because it was like, oh, it's like $2 man. I'd be an idiot not to buy it, and then I haven't played like like any of them. It's like I was an idiot to buy them. It's like there's no doubt about it. Now I am very. Like, I do not buy games often at all. It is... I can't even think of the last game I bought. I'm sure I bought one recently, but I can't think of it, because it just doesn't happen often. Like, I'll just... Because I got a backlog, you know what I mean? I have these games I already own. Like this, you know what I mean? I could have bought Neo. I didn't. I played Dark Souls 2 instead. You know? Might still end up buying Neo, but...
What is it?
What?
I don't know you.
Oh, it's a mask. Oh, I was gonna say, this bearded Chinese man has the voice of a woman. But no, a mask.
You are an odd one. Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you...
Yeah, a lot of people don't trust Chinese people.
I'm called Lucatil. From the land of Mira to the far east, across the mountains. They say Drang Lake brims with, and so I came to... What a strange bird.
Alright.
You are an odd one indeed. Well, you've made a point. I can see that you are mid-journey. If I come from Mira, Allah, don't hesitate to call upon me.
Oh, this is one of those AI summons?
Well,
Yeah,
I can
alright,
see that
well,
you are mid-journey.
I'm not,
If
it's
you
not
require...
gonna happen. Don't need him. Hey, okay, you can backstab with this thing. Alright, you just gotta get right up in there. Alright, good to know. You want to buy Neo, but you heard the port was supposed to be garbage. That's why I've held off on it. I heard that too, but I've heard mixed things. I hear some people say the port's good. Like, you go on the Steam page and people are saying like, no, it's a good port. It's a great port. And I don't know if maybe the reason why I heard it was a bad port was just people complaining about no mouse support, which is understandable. I mean, it's a PC game. Like, I get that the controller's probably a better way to play it, but not everybody owns a controller, you know? You shouldn't have to shell out 40 bucks, buy a new controller. Not new controller, it's probably more like 60. You know, but you shouldn't have to do that just to play a game, you know, that you own. You should be able to use a mouse and keyboard. It's a computer. I guess we're gonna use a life gem. Might just go back to the bonfire soon. Oh, okay, well, or we just get sent back there. She has some quest line, but you don't remember it. You think you can save her from dying or something. Ah, alright. Reported for racism. What? I didn't say I didn't like Chinese people. I'm just saying some people don't like Chinese. There's nothing racist about that. I didn't give a myriad of reasons why someone might not like Chinese people. You know, they smell, they're dirty people, they're liars, they're greedy. I didn't say any of that. So there's no, you know, it's not racist. I'm just saying some people say that. Not me. Never. It works for everyone on Reddit. If you believe them, there's no bad ports. It works on everyone's machine. Yep. It works on my machine. That's actually a nice thing that I appreciate. It's a very minor thing about having a very good computer now. If anything fucks up at all, it's not my fault. You know what I mean? I have a, like, you could not expect someone to own a better computer than I have. Like, they exist. And it depends on how you feel on the whole AMD versus Intel thing also. But, like, until you get into, like, niche, professional level, like, what would you call it? Enthusiast builds. There's, you know, this is the basically top of the line consumer build, you know. That past this point you don't get any more bang for your buck. You know, you're paying like $300 more for a processor that doesn't do any better with games, you know, that kind of thing. So like, if anything goes wrong, anything at all, I can just say it's the game's fault. You know what I mean? Like if the game lags, it's not me. You know, it's not my computer. My computer, like, if my computer can't run it, there's like 3 people on Earth who can run it. You know, well, okay, more than that. It's not that good, but. But it's nice. It makes me feel good. Like occasionally when I was playing CK2 or something, the game would lag, and I would say like, you know, fucking Paradox for you. You know, shitty made games. What are you gonna do? But now I can say that with a level of confidence of just like, yes, it is absolutely Paradox. It's not me. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even see this. This little percent here. I can't hover over it. All right. Let's try this real quick. I don't like them. Got fat legs. Seems a little slower. Maybe it's just my imagination. I like these pants better, though. Wait, are these the same? These are all the same, right? Yeah. Do you know the green text from the China Anon about the Chinese rip everyone off and can't be trusted? Yes. Yeah, the warning to anybody who is learning Chinese for business and that kind of thing, like, yeah. It's definitely convinced me never to learn Chinese, never to work in China or anything like that. Not that that's exactly like an ambition I had anyway, but like, at least it cemented my opinion of like, don't want to work in Asia. Not really. Not unless I had a very good reason. Like, I wouldn't seek it out. Even more so now. Whoa! This got a spin attack? You will never go to China under any circumstance. You even see the Great Wall? Their steel is either for cheap toys or shit. You will never learn Chinese. Yeah, it's a lot of valuable lessons from that thing. You've seen enough webms of people running up over... Of them running people over on purpose or burning dogs alive. My favorite is the one where the woman's on a escalator. And she gets stuck in the escalator. It's like a security camera footage. And she gets like caught in the escalator and gets like pulled into it. And all the people around don't care. Like, they have such a low respect for human life because there's just so many Chinese people. They just keep going about their day. Like, this woman just got swallowed up by an escalator and, like, is probably dead. And they're just like, you know, it's just another day in China, somebody died. There are billions of us, you know, what are we supposed to care about everyone? Whatever, you know. She shouldn't have got caught in the escalator, you know. Dumb bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's nuts. Like, I can't imagine that happening. Like, imagine you're in, like, New York or something. That's already, you know, one of the most densely populated places. Okay, stop using the lock-on. One of the most densely populated places in the U.S., you know. Still, I could not imagine someone getting sucked into an escalator and people not being like, oh my god! Somebody save that woman! No. Or, you know, like, somebody stop the escalator! No, no, like, that would obviously happen immediately. Not in China. See? See? I knew that was gonna happen. I don't have a link. Ooh. But, yeah. I bet I have it saved on my computer somewhere, but it's, like, from a couple years ago, I think, so it'd be really hard to find. Shit like that gave you a fear of escalators and elevators. Yeah, I don't like escalators anymore. Like, whenever I'm getting off an escalator, I am, like, autistically careful not to, like, get my shoe caught in it or anything like that. I mean, luckily I'm not some woman with, like, you know, a long dress or whatever. I don't know what she got caught on it. Maybe it was just her pants. I don't know. I don't remember what she was wearing. But, yeah, it makes me careful about it anyway. You don't have a Chinese are subhuman folder. Yeah, you need to categorize your stuff, you know. It's important. See, this is the point at which I get scared of, like, is Twitch gonna get mad at me for this kind of shit? I'm quoting the Twitch staff who's clearly listening to every conversation I have. I'm quoting someone. I didn't say Chinese people are subhuman. I just said there's a lot of them. Alright, that's just a fact. And in that video, they didn't seem to care that woman died. I don't know if that says anything about Chinese people in general. I'm just saying. You know? Racist? You know, take it how you will. And okay, well. That link makes it sound like, oh, you got the, oh. Is it any different from the story of the guy in Oregon who died from having sex with a horse? That sounds, What do you mean, is it different? You know, like, I think the difference is, man has sex with a horse. If I saw that, a man have sex with a horse and die, also, how'd he die? Like, he died from the sex itself? Like, he had a heart attack or something? Because that horse vag was that good? Or was it like, the horse crushed him? Or kicked his head off? Or like, what, you know, caved his skull in with its hooves? He died from the sex. Like heart attack then, or something, right? Like, okay, alright, this is okay, alright. If Twitch listened to you, you would have already been banned or at least warned. Probably, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much they care. I hope they just don't care. You know what I mean? Like, if someone, I'm sure if someone pointed it out, like if fucking Wapo, writer saw me, you know, watched my stream and I said something about Chinese people, just offhand remark, I'm sure, and they made an article about it, yeah, okay, at that point, I'm gonna get, you know, I'm gonna get in trouble. But, yeah, I think if no one's, you know, raising an alarm about it or anything, I think it's probably fine. Probably don't care. I could probably be saying a lot worse stuff than I do. Alright, okay. I said this dog was easy, but now it's starting to really get on my nerves here. The horse penis fucked his spleen. He had sex with a male horse, you're saying? The horse fucked him. Oh. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. So, like, I don't like the idea of that. I do not. What were we talking about the other day? Gaping. That's how you become gaping. Deathly gaping. Gaped to death. The name of my new death metal album. Oh fuck, that's a good name. I'll just name the whole band after that. Gaped to death. Death by gaping. Maybe that's better. Yes, it fucked him in the ass. Would you rather get eaten by an escalator or fucked to death by a horse? Good question. You gotta imagine both are probably extremely painful because you look at the escalator and that woman her bones were probably slowly crushed as she got sucked in and flattened, right? Probably pretty bad. Maybe if you're a big enough person, I mean, this is, you know, like a small little Chinese lady. Maybe if you're a big enough person, you could stop the machine, and then you'd get stuck there and slowly bleed out. I don't know if that's better. But either way, pretty bad. On the other hand, fucked by a horse? Gotta be worse, I'm gonna say. I think... I can't imagine having a giant horse cock big enough that it kills you going up your ass, especially, you know, just a regular man who has not had things in his ass before. It's probably got to be pretty bad and more embarrassing. You know what I mean? I get killed by an escalator. That's a unfortunate accident. I get killed by a horse fucking me. That's like, well, what was he doing? You know what I mean? Like, what was he doing? This horse didn't rape him, you know what I mean? I've never known horses to just initiate that kind of thing. At the very least, that man must have been presenting himself to a very horny horse, and he knew what would happen. Worst case scenario is the most likely he was trying to fuck a horse. And I don't want to go down in history as the man who was killed by trying to fuck a horse. Also have no interest in fucking a horse. You know, I guess if you had interest in that, at least it'd be a good way to go for you. You'd be able to fulfill your wild fantasies of being a literal horse fucker. Yeah, I think I'd have to go with escalator. He was asking for it. Are you slut-shaming this horse fucker? He was not tell me I was asking for it. Picture, have you seen that picture where it's comparing the skeletal structures of a human and a horse, and for some reason they draw the picture like the man's getting fucked by the horse? That picture, and then captioned underneath, tell me I asked for it, or holding a little sign, tell me I was asking for it. Don't most escalators in the US have a kill switch? Probably. But we're assuming we're in China. We're visiting for this, you know, for this question. For some reason, we're visiting China. For some reason, we have not learned our lesson about escalators. And that's how we have to go. Still think it'd be the better choice. We're losing so much health. Is that the video, or is it a different one? You want me to look? You want me to... Here. Here, I'll go somewhere safe and we'll take a little look. I can probably switch over. This is a good chance to check something I've wanted to see if I can do anyway. It's the one you saw. It's probably the one I saw. It's... Oh, what? What? Tabbed out. And, yeah, that didn't... Never mind. They even notice the escalator's broken, but they don't tell her. Yeah, that's it. Never mind. I'm not gonna... You got it. That's the right one. Yeah, I forgot I'm in full screen mode, so tabbing out does not work as well. The webm you saw started later. Oh. Yeah. It's pretty bad. Also, wait, you said that man drove 200 miles to fuck that horse? This wasn't a horse. This wasn't a horse he owned? Did he fuck someone else's horse? because that's next level messed up. This man raped my horse. Or tempted my horse into raping him. I don't know where you want to draw the line with that one. 200 miles to fuck a horse. Yeah, see, that man, I don't know what his name is. I want to know what his name is. Because like, that man, if he gets any fame at all, it will be just the endless legend of the horse fucker. And, like, his name will... If his name catches on, what I'm saying is it will be a joke, you know. I hope he has a funny name. If someone can find his name. Oh, oh, oh! Did you just use Dutski as a Chinese name? It's not even like a good racist Chinese name. I like it, but... Yo, Dutski, this escalator may break any second now, but it'll probably hold the woman that's behind us. Get fucked! That's how I imagine it going, yeah, that's about right. No, I think it's more just like... Hey, isn't this escalator broken? Yeah, whatever. One at a time. There we go. Nice. People die from fucking horses and escalators. Best Twitch channel. Hey. I bring the real shit. The questions other channels don't want to touch. Escalator or horse fucking? It's important life questions. Because it really... If you... Your answer to that question... is like you're standing in the universe. Also, what is this? Was this a good guy? Or is he just bad AI? I think he's just bad AI. Like, that gives your whole life philosophy, which you would rather do. Not really. Really, it just tells me if you're like a degenerate horse fucker or not, I guess. But